calls to a senior member who always has awesome things to say. She's got a depth of wisdom, and we're all grateful that she's here, and Leslie is very lucky to be evaluated by someone who's got so much great feedback. So I hope, Barbara, you can live up to that wonderful introduction. Everyone, please welcome Barbara.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and our guests. It was said before that the point, or the number 3 speech, is get to the point. And what that I have to look for is a speech that is organized and best achieves those purposes. And that it has an opening, a body, and a conclusion. And so, I have to look at, did that speech generally work? Did she get to the point? And what I loved was your opening quote. I thought that it made us all stop and think about how the world looks different from the ground. And it was a wonderful opening. And you walk through it, and I think it set the stage. I really liked the examples that you gave us about our perspective on things that we come across every single day. Kids screaming in the store, the homeless guy who's always standing outside of Costco at that light every day looking for handouts. And they're all over Charlotte. It made me stop and think about how do I view those things? And you brought up some very relatable points. And so I really liked how you tied that in, because it was perspective that I think we all have come across. Your scenarios were wonderful to support the message, and your examples were very relatable. Did she feel confident? Did she look confident and sincere? Absolutely. And I had the privilege of evaluating your first speech with Toastmasters earlier, or actually last year. And that is one of your strengths. You are poised, you are confident, you work the floor so well, you're making eye contact with people, you are really bringing us in with your energy. It is awesome energy, and you can tell that you're always so excited about your topic. You don't pick anything that isn't exciting to you, which makes it exciting to us. So that is a strength that you have, and it has started from your first speech and continues on. What could you have done differently? That was kind of hard for me to figure out because it was a strong speech. But as I stopped and thought about the examples that you gave us, something came to mind for me. That when you did talk about the different scenarios, the homeless person, that maybe stopping a little bit and thinking about that. Because there's some of them that are veterans. I mean, really kind of bringing us to think about who is this homeless person and how do we view them? And then you switch into the screaming baby, you know, just a little more variation on each scenario, I think would have maybe strengthened it a little bit for me. But overall, I thought it was wonderful. You closed it with the quote, and I thought it all flowed beautifully. So I look forward to the next one. Thank you.